Global variable scope. We just saw local variable scope. There's another scope called global scope. Before we even talk about it, we should say global scope is a bad idea. You should not use it, but you need to understand how it works because other people may use it. If you use it on our homeworks, you'll actually lose points. We won't accept it. But again, other people use it, so you need to know how it works. This variable here, g, is declared outside of any function, so it can't be local to any function. We call such variables global, and they're visible everywhere. So in particular, this g is actually visible inside this function f, inside any function. So when we say x plus g right here, we are referring to this global variable g. So f of 5, x, the local variable, the parameter, is bound to 5. G is still 100, so this returns 105. G is visible outside here. X, if I was to do this, x is not visible outside this function. It's local to the function, and indeed it says I don't know x right here in this line. You can also add to a variable and modify a global variable. If you do that, you have to declare it as a global. So Python knows that it's a global. In this case, just using it, you're fine. If you're going to modify it, you have to declare it as global. And then when we run this, we can see on the first execution, g is 100. We call f of 5, x is bound to 5. We add 1 to g, now it's 101. And that result remains true even after the execution. In fact, it's better to see this through a visualization. Let's visualize this. So, right about there. So we step, and this says global frame. G is a global. Then we define f, the function. And we call f of 5, x is 5, but g is global. So x is local to f. So you can see how this picture shows that. And we add 1 to the global g. It goes from 100 to 101. Then we return x plus g, local x5 plus global 101 to get 106. When we call f again, g, now right now we're actually not inside the call to f. G is still there because g is global, and it's retaining the value of 101. And so on as we go through. Now it's 102, as you can see. So that is how globals work. But the reason why you don't want to use globals is because there's only one of them. So if two functions use the same global, they're going to kind of step all over each other and accidentally modify variables that the other one needs. This actually happens, and it's a hard bug to find. It's better to just not use globals and not have that bug occur. And that is global variable scope.